So my name is Angela. I am with the Beag Life, and we are in the middle of like a month-long process of teaching my dogs how to use the buttons.
Mommy, 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 mommy. Oh.
And in my other videos, I talked about how I started off with the FluentPet buttons and they worked well, but I didn't know what I was doing with them. So I recently bought Christina Hunger's book, Dog Can Talk. I was using these and Teddy threw up all over them and a lot of them started dying. So I was like, you know what? I'm curious about how they would respond to a bigger button. So then we upgraded and we got a set of the Hunger for Words. We've been using those. Now, what's happening, we're about 3.5 weeks in, and I am finding that I'm wanting more words. Like when we're communicating, I'm like, oh, I wish I had a bird button.
No. Bird.
Bird,
Bird.
bird, bird, bird,
Bird.
bird,
Or a stranger button.
Oh.
stranger, stranger,
Yeah, I see that man. He's a stranger.
stranger.
Because I'm doing these videos and I thought it might be helpful for people to see different types of buttons, I found these. They had good reviews. I am just going to kind of show you the differences. So this is the Hunger for Words, and these are the ones from Amazon. They're a little bit lighter feeling, a little cheaper feeling.
Stranger.
They do seem a little bit louder. They did come with these stickers that are clear, and then it has like little icons and such. This one says dad, and then no. Because the Hunger for Words buttons are black, it's a little bit harder to find stickers that are going to show up. And I thought about using like a marker, but again, like a chalk marker, I think would end up getting on their paws. So still figuring that out. I do have little labels below the buttons. They're all together on their mat. Hunger for Words does not come with like a screwdriver or anything, but you can see it is a very small screw. And I tried using like what I had, and they were so tight that I couldn't get enough, I don't know, it was torque. I don't know what the word is, but I couldn't get them open. So I ended up having to use a drill just to get it loosened up. So then I can open it up, and they use 2 AA batteries. So it is nice that there is a screw because my dogs get a little wild with them, and I could see them like knocking them out and the batteries potentially falling out, which I don't want them to be eating batteries, obviously. So I'm just going to show you kind of how I go about opening these because I don't know, I had a hard time with this. This brand, the Amazon brand, did come with a screwdriver, a little mini one, which was great, but I broke it. So it didn't hold up very well. So this is one that I haven't recorded or anything. So it does have like a little plastic cover thing. And you can see, like, I'm going to just show you, like now it's definitely too short to try to get it open. So I have just been doing this. Just enough to loosen it. And it smells like burnt rubber a little bit. I don't know why. And then I'm going to put the batteries in.
Wait,
Now, these came pre-recorded,
wait,
but
wait.
they sound like these were somebody's buttons and they returned them or something. Like they don't sound like pre-recorded the way some of the Christina Hunger Words, the Hunger for Words buttons came. They're more like a robotic sound. This sounds like somebody, and maybe this is how they all come. I don't know. If you bought this Gelabur brand, I'd be curious to know if yours came with some sounds pre-recorded that sound like somebody did it themselves. And then, so then I'm just hand tightening the screwdriver. So that way they won't pop open easily, but next time maybe I can get them open a little easier. And then this one has a little button right here. And then on this brand, it's right here. And then on the Fluent for Pets, it is this little side notch right here. So we're just gonna, let's see, this one I'm gonna do later. Later. And it's super easy.
Later.
But definitely in need of a later button because they're constantly asking for things. This is the set of 6. And then I bought these 2 just to have. Honestly, I just wanted the same day shipping. I'm going to start incorporating these to see how well they adjust. I was reading more chapters in the book, and it seems like because they are getting the hang of, oh, the button, if I push a button, it represents this, and they're connecting the dots, they may pick these new ones up faster and easier. Right now, the squirrel button is used a lot. Food, want, and their names. Teddy has used love you a couple times. Oh, and he's really starting to connect the dots with the play button. Sometimes I can tell he's just bored and he'll go over and push it and then go over to the toy box and we'll play around with some of his toys. So that part's going really well. So I'm just gonna leave this here. I just wanted to show you guys the size difference of the buttons, difficulty in getting them open. They don't come with batteries. This one does, but these don't come with batteries. So make sure you've got a bunch of batteries on hand. These will fit, these new Amazon ones, they will fit in the Hunger for Words mat with the little openings. So right now, most of the buttons are in a centralized area. I'm considering adding a few sporadically around the house that they wouldn't necessarily use unless they were in that general area. For example, at night, they get their pill pockets with their medicines and vitamins and such. And Teddy he knows like at 8:30, 9 o'clock, he'll start bugging me because he wants them. And I'm thinking about having like a pill button.
Are these your new buttons?
Mommy. Later. No. Stranger. Bird.
See, bird.
Bird. Teddy. Want. Outside.
Teddy. Stranger.
Stranger.
I saw him. Oh, there he is again.
Stranger.
Yes. Mommy? You rang, sir. Teddy. Want. Those are your two favorite buttons now, Mommy and Later.
Love you.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
Food. Well.
Ooh, there's one. Me?
Mommy. Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy.